When 7-Up has got me down, when high C gets me low, my Labatt's blue ain't blue, it's brown. My Nestle's Quick just makes me slow. When my sparkling cider's lost its shine, my can of Sharps is dull. Hawaiian Punch has knocked me cold. A feeling hits my skull.
And my mind just turns to Pepsi, and I couldn't tell you why. Smart drinks lead me to forget, and Coke won't get me high. When constant comment won't shut up, I'll sit right down and fill my cup with Pepsi. Drink it up.
When diet right to me is wrong, my country times expired. My Minute Maid's an hour long. My Maxwell house won't get me wired. When my pet milk turns on me and my Five Alive is dead. When my royal crown's been overthrown, an impulse hits my head.
And my mind just turns to Pepsi, and I think of it a lot. My Swiss Miss just wasn't pure, and Kool-Aid isn't hot. When a wall of smoothies rough me up, I'll turn to a bigger cup of Pepsi. Drink it up.
When Samuel Adams makes me ail, Dr. Pepper's not around. When sweet success has let me fail, I crave a flavor most profound.
And my mind just turns to Pepsi. When I look, I see, I buy. My Crystal Light has just burned out, and Canada's gone dry. My you who will not call to me, I am a loyal endorsee of Pepsi.
Drink it up.
It's just a funny thing.
Drink it up.
It's just a funny thing. A Pepsi commercial where there's the sun setting on this farm and you hear this noise of and you don't know what it is. And you see in the back of the barn there's a soda machine, and this guy has a dollar bill. And then it takes it. And it goes, yes, yes.
Everybody, drink it up.
The loudspeaker spoke up and said, 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 Christianity is stupid. 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 Communism is good. Communism is good. Communism is good. Communism is good. Did you hear that? Give up. Give up. Give up. Christianity is stupid. Christianity is stupid. Christianity is stupid. Christianity is stupid. Give up. Give up. Give up. Christianity is stupid. Christianity is stupid. Communism is good. Christianity is stupid. Communism is good. Give up. Give up. Give up. From 5 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. From 5 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. From 5 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. Communism is good. Christianity is stupid. Christianity is stupid. Communism is good. Christianity is stupid. Christianity is stupid. Communism is good. Stupid. From 5 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. Communism is good. Christianity is stupid. Christianity is stupid. Communism is good. 17 hours a day. Give up. Give up. Give up. Give up.
Shop as usual. And avoid panic buying.
Conclusion?
There is a certain social process which is known and very visible, but perhaps not acknowledged as much as it should be. It is that one where a new idea, or an old one in new form, is accepted by a minority, while the majority are shouting treason, rubbish, kook, communist, capitalist, or whatever is the term of abuse valued in that society. And they develop this idea, at first probably in secrecy or in semi-secrecy, and then more and more visibly, with more and more support, until, guess what? This seditious, impossible, wrong-headed idea becomes what is known as received opinion, and is loved and valued by the majority.
Conclusion?
Look, people, you heard it on the radio. You seen it on a TV show.
Okay, you better listen to me good, because this is the ABCs of Anarchism.
Where have the Teletubbies gone?
I get knocked down, but I get again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get down again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get down again. You're never gonna keep me down.
If ever the free institutions of America are destroyed, That event may be attributed to the unlimited authority of the majority and oblige them to have recourse to physical force. Anarchy will then be the result.
I want to tell you about anarchism.
Conclusion?
Guess what?
I want to tell you about anarchism
Conclusion?
because I think that it is well that you should know all
Whatever
about
people
it.
want is true, even if it
It's
isn't.
your responsibility now to see that I get what I want.
Conclusion?
Guess
I
what?
want to tell you about anarchism because
Conclusion?
everything that you have heard about it is wrong. I want it
Guess
They
what?
say, how can they make a statement? It's true even if it isn't.
wrong.
Because they would come back to you and say, no. Who can say it isn't? Who can say what it isn't?
I want to tell you about anarchism because I believe that anarchism is the finest,
no
and biggest thing that has ever been invented.
There's no objectivity. There's no right and wrong. There is only people's arbitrary desires.
I want to tell you about anarchism because anarchism is the only thing that can give you liberty, well-being, and bring peace and joy to the world.
You just have to remember, whatever people think is right, even if it isn't.
Don't tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I really, really want. Don't tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna.
I want to tell you in such plain and simple language that there will be no misunderstanding me.
Feelings are facts.
But hold on a minute, just wait. Before I can tell you what anarchism is,
The Country Bunny
Teletubbies
Boutique located in Laurelwood across from Oakcourt Mall. The
Teletubbies
Children's Boutique located in Laurelwood across from
Teletubbies
Mall.
Certain men getting their way.
The
Anarchy.
Children's Boutique located in Bunny Country Bunny 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 Country Bunny
We've never promoted some kind of cliche anarchy and rebellion stance, obviously, in our dress, in our music, or whatever.
But just hold on a minute.
but hold on a minute, just hold on, wait. Before I can tell you what anarchism is,
Conclusion?
It's just never ending, you know. They're just going to continue until they win and beat us down into a pulp. We won't let that happen. Well, what a bunch of jerks.
I get knocked down.
Well, we won't let that happen. Well,
At its best moments, this nation has always found its true source of political energy among those citizens in unexpected places who took it upon themselves to act.
Conclusion?
What a bunch of jerks.
Would they prefer anarchy?
If what's to A, B, or C?
Would they prefer anarchy?
Don't choose A, B, or C.
Being involved in something like this, I tell you, it can strip the hope right out of you. You start really looking the beast in the face day after day, and you see what the problems are. And you do all those kinds of good things you're taught to do. You write and you call your member of Congress. You write letters to the editor. You go out and vote. It makes no difference.
Anarchism, actually, is the opposite of all of that.
early morning fog I see visions of the things to be.
Tinky Winky.
Songs that remind him of the good times.
the Teletubbies were feeling very, very happy.
He sings the songs that remind him of the best times.
Where's my head? Let me think. No, I don't keep it under the sink.
I know no country in which there is so little true independence of mind and freedom of discussion as in America.
What I think we ought to do is get rid of everyone we got in there and start house. Even Republican or Democrat. Clean house. We got to get something to change this system somehow. I don't know how. 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 I don't know how.
You must avoid the government of democracy.
Would they prefer anarchy?
The founding fathers hated two things. They hated democracy and they hated monarchy. And they saw to it that we would have neither.
Anarchism means that you should be free, that no one should enslave you, boss you, rob you, or impose their will upon you.
Whatever people think is right, even if it isn't.
Hey, well then tell me what's right.
What's right? If you don't know what's right is, then you don't belong in this country. That's what's destroying our country. A lot of damn flapping mouths.
Anarchism means there should be no war.
This doesn't matter.
No violence.
This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter.
No monopoly.
This doesn't matter.
No poverty.
How can they not expect the government to regulate us?
No oppression.
Because we can't regulate ourselves.
And no taking advantage of your fellow man.
Somebody has to.
The ideal is very clear. The ideal is a completely fragmented, atomized society where everyone's totally alone, doing nothing but trying to pursue created wants, and the wants are created. It's known that they're created.
As the memo says, feelings are facts. Feelings are facts. The perception lies in the eye of the beholder.
Don't you know the difference between up and down? Oh, sure. I get numb. I don't think you do. No? But I know something that might help you. I get numb. Well, I know a song all about up and down.
Anarchism means living in a society where all men and all women are free, where we all equally enjoy the benefits of an ordered and sensible life. Have you got that, people? Have you got that, people?
Conclusion?
Takes a whiskey drink. Drinks a vodka drink.
If you succeed and achieve your goal with people, great. The strategy worked. If not, switch your viewpoint. There are no absolutes. Turn to some different people. Remember that whatever they think is right, even if it isn't. And try again.
Have you got that, people? Have you got that?
Conclusion?
Report to ABC.
Have you got that?
Report to ABC. Don't choose A, B, or C. A, B, or C.
Conclusion?
It is evident to all alike that a great revolution is going on among us. But there are two opinions as to its nature and consequences.
Conclusion?
It says a great deal positively about democracy.
I don't think you'd find many citizens in the street who would agree with the positive aspects of...
Would they prefer anarchy?
Conclusion?
This is your friendly, stupid weatherman reminding you that when they can't have their anarchism, I have to make it right for them. Every time. How about that?
Would they prefer anarchy?
I don't know.
I can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction. I'm trying to make some girl. Sock it to me, baby. Let's spend the night together, making love, light my fire, give me what you got. Louder and faster, louder and faster. Louder and faster, louder and faster. Louder and faster, louder and faster. Louder and faster, louder and faster.
148, Gromley.
Till it was too late.
Get over!
It's a week of psychopaths, murderers, werewolves, murdering, marauding maniacs. This marvelous week of murder begins when you're dead. A malicious tale about a maniac with a deadly eye for murder. All this begins Monday on Channel 7's 3:30 movie.
This is KPIX Eyewitness News Nightcast.
Good evening. Topping Nightcast, a possible link between murder and music.
Music performed by a rock group right here in the Bay Area.
4 members of a Midwestern family were murdered. The 16-year-old son is the prime suspect. Members of the experimental rock group Negativland have been drawn into the case, and prosecutors won't even tell them for certain that their music, how their music might be involved. Hal Eisner has our report.
Continue this. Feel your brain.
Negativland considers its music thought-provoking, even humorous. But the members of this East Bay musical group aren't a bit amused that one of their songs may be linked to a multiple murder case. The case involves 16-year-old David Brom, an A student from a very religious family. He's accused of killing his brother, sister, and parents with an axe. Attorneys say David and his parents frequently argued about religion and music, even on the night of the murders, when a Negativland album may have sparked the last family dispute. And in particular, the song Christianity is Stupid may also have been involved.
Christianity is stupid.
It's hard to listen to the cut and not laugh. If you have any sense of humor at all, or whatever, it's hard not to see the humor in it, and that it would result in anything as serious as this, I think is ridiculous.
They say federal authorities asked them to cancel a long-planned 17-city tour and eliminate live performances until the conclusion of the investigation. Negativland's music is highly critical of the mass media, nuclear war, and handguns. The group thinks their music is humorous, but they don't find it a bit funny that one of their songs poking fun at religion may have sparked a dispute among the Broms, triggering the murders.
Christianity is stupid.
Meanwhile, the members of Negativland are hoping for a speedy conclusion to the Brom case in Minnesota and eventually a return to their live performances and a career that after 9 years had finally taken some positive turns. But a quick end to the bizarre murder case may be in doubt. Hal Eisner, Channel 5 Eyewitness News, Nightcast.
Kate?
The trailside killer David Carpenter has now been convicted of 7 murders.
This is Tom Crontenmaker calling from Rolling Stone magazine. Can I speak to someone in Negativland?
Now!
Can you comment on the connection that was made between your music and the axe murders last month in Rochester, Minnesota?
Now it begins!
Can you tell me, off the record, is there any backwards masking on the song Christianity is Stupid?
Snake into one! No!
We had to listen to that, and then when we went to sleep at night, in our dreams we would hear Christianity is stupid. Christianity is stupid. Christianity is stupid. Christianity is stupid. Communism is good. Communism is good. Communism is good. Give up. Give up. Give up. You need a place to spend
I can't get no satisfaction.
You need sex, so we provided the girls.
Sock it to me, baby. 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 Give me what you got.
And when it comes to killing you, 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 they like to use every means in the book.
It was the kind of murder case that friends and neighbors said didn't make sense. They didn't understand.
What am I saying?
They didn't understand.
What am I saying?
They didn't understand.
What am I saying?
They didn't understand. Christianity is stupid.
Give up.
That is not the case.
Journalism or sensationalism?
A malicious tale about a maniac.
Murder and music.
You give enough looking.
Murder and
Journalism
music.
or sensationalism?
Enough typewriters.
Murder and
Journalism or
music.
sensationalism?
And enough time.
Murder and music.
Journalism or sensationalism?
And one of them will eventually come up with a King James version of the Bible.
Murder and music.
Journalism or sensationalism?
Your Bible.
We don't have enough data.
Your Bible.
We don't have enough data. We don't have enough data.
Your Bible.
Data. We don't have enough data. We just don't have enough data.
It's monkey business.
And that's why I'm saying
Even a monkey could produce the King James version of the Bible.
data, data, data.
Too much data.
He was not a homicidal maniac. He did not show any
Have mercy upon me, O Lord,
signs of wanting to hurt anyone.
for I am in trouble.
The crime is somehow related to a record by a Bay Area band. Al Eisner has that story.
Mine eye is consumed with grief.
Many are still wondering why.
Yea, my soul and my being.
I can't get no satisfaction.
Why me, Lord?
You're overreacting.
My strength faileth because of mine iniquity,
You're overreacting.
and my bones are consumed.
Don't find excuses for it. The easiest thing to do is do what he did.
Why me, Lord?
Apologize.
I was forgotten, as a dead man out of mind.
He apologized.
I am like a broken vessel.
But that's America.
Why me, Lord?
I'm considered a creep. And you're overreacting.
O wretched man that I am,
A creep.
who shall deliver me from the body of this death?
A creep. What? I'm gonna have to cut it out. We're overreacting. We'll be back after these messages.
KTVU for Thursday, October 30th, stereo version.
Al's House of Meat, 2222 on the Sirloin Strip.
Fine. We're gonna play that back now.
Did you hear that?
What?
Something on that tape when it ran backwards.
What are you talking about?
Run it down again. Now play it backwards.
That child is a child of evil.
I don't believe it.
You never sounded so good.
I'm serious. Play this backwards and you hear evil messages. Play the rest.
We're gonna play that one back.
There it is again.
Don't start.
I mean it. Play it backwards.
Last night he murdered his parents. Tonight his targets are his aunt and uncle.
Doesn't it bother you that evil messages creep into our commercials when you play them backwards?
Stranger things have happened.
Play the rest.
Little Damien is all grown up. Too bad for the cause of good.
You're not going to play the rest?
Look, I rent this studio by the hour.
What is it trying to tell us?
Death wish 2, 2, wish 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 death wish 2. Rated R, under 17, not admitted without parent.
Look at that listing of sins in Galatians 5, verses 19 to 21, 17 of them.
If you have 26 Americans to kill,
S-I-M,
and you've already killed 17 Americans,
P-L-O-T, P-L-O-T.
how many Americans does that leave for you to kill?
Simplot.
Shock it to me, baby.
S-I-M.
Why are the children
P-L-O-T.
doing what they're doing?
S-I-M.
Why are the children
P-L-O-T.
doing what they're doing?
Murder and music.
Simplot.
Murder and music. Murder and music.
Simplot. Simplot. Simplot.
Shock it to me, baby.
This isn't the first time. 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 This isn't the first time controversial music has been linked to tragedy.
And it's all right for them to slap our face.
It's monkey business.
You're overreacting.
And it's all right for them to slap our face.
Why are the children doing what they're doing? Why does a child reach up and kill his mom and dad and murder his two little sisters and then cut his throat? You know, why would a child do something like that?
Noise, what it is, what it does to you. Tip it. Tip it. Tip it.
It is depressing when the whole family's picking on you, you know, whether it's because you did something wrong, but I think he was depressed. I mean, we do get hurt.
Tip it. Satisfaction. Tip it. Tip it.
Satisfaction.
Now,
Helter Stupid.
Tip it.
I'm going to tell you something that you're not going to like, and probably the world ain't going to like, but I'll tell it to you just like it is. If I wanted to, had it been me up in this Sharon Tate's house, it would have been a lot worse. Thank God that your children did it for you, and I didn't get started on it, because if I'd have got started on it, it would have been a lot worse than it was, because I am 10 times worse.
It's believed Night Stalker suspect Richard Ramirez was influenced by AC/DC's Highway to Stupid album. And Ozzy Osbourne's song Stupid Solution became the focal point of an actual stupid case involving a Southern California teenager.
Stupid. Our opposition, whoever they may be, in all their manifest forms, don't know how to handle humor, you know, and we are humorists, and we stand a better chance under that guise, because all the serious people like Martin Luther King and Kennedy and Gandhi got shot.
Now listen to this.
It was the kind of murder song that friends and neighbors said didn't make sense.
No one, no matter where he lives or what he does, can be certain who next will suffer from some senseless act of bloodshed.
But that's America.
And yet it goes on and on and on in this country of ours.
That's America.
Now that second one is really Robert Kennedy, right? Wrong.
Hal Eisner.
Wrong.
Neither of these is the real voice of anyone, and we must never believe that it is.
Oh, but that was really Robert Kennedy.
Hal
They
Eisner.
are both electronic images of the real voice preserved on magnetic tape, just as we never see a dead body on television news. We must never believe that we do.
TVs are murdering people every 15 minutes. You see 2 or 3 people dying on TV.
Meanwhile, the members of Negativland are hoping for a speedy conclusion to the Brahms song.
It's like I said, it's really frightening, but at the same time, it's ridiculous.
And then you got guys now that got the controls, but they don't have the power. You put somebody with the power at the control, and you watch the old buggy rock.
But a quick end to the bizarre murder song may be in doubt.
And I'm not afraid of dying because I don't believe in it. I think it's just getting out of one car and getting into another.
Give up! Give up! You say, Mr. Preacher, Christianity is stupid. Give up! Christianity is stupid. Christianity is stupid. Communism is good. Communism is good. Good, 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 good. In our dreams we were here. In our dreams we were here. Christianity is stupid. Communism is good. Communism is Christianity. Christianity is communism is good. It's stupid, 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 stupid.
something that got them more than the words of the song. Something that got them more than the words of the song. There was something that got them more than the words of the song. But they said there was something that got them more than the words of the song.
And every boy and girl feels to be a hero, they got to pull their clothes off.
And it was the beat.
Just words.
And it was the beat.
Just words.
The beat.
Get over.
And it was the beat.
The beat. Just words. Just words. Get over.
The beat. The beat. The beat. The beat. Pastor. Pastor. Louder. Pastor. 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 The beat.
The probe apparently involved their stupid song. Christianity didn't make sense.
Let's play a game. Let's play a game. Okay. Let's play a game. Let's play a game. Okay. We're taking our microphone to different locations.
We don't have enough data.
To different places. Your job is to close your eyes, listen very carefully, and decide where we are and what is happening. Okay?
Attorneys say David and his parents frequently argued about religion and music.
Okay.
We don't have enough data.
Okay.
Christianity is stupid.
Close your eyes.
Christianity is stupid.
Listen very carefully.
Christianity is stupid.
Close your eyes.
Christianity is stupid.
Okay.
Helter Stupid.
Close your eyes.
Helter Stupid.
Listen very carefully.
Christianity is triggering the murder.
Close your eyes.
Christianity is
thought-provoking.
Listen very carefully.
Even humorous.
I think we don't accomplish anything by going on like this. This is the same thing you've been saying over and over again.
Well, we're going to listen to those sounds again.
We don't have enough data.
This time, I'm going to ask you to do something besides just listening. I would like for you and your friends to pretend you're actually in the places you hear. Make believe that you're doing something.
We don't have enough data.
And while you're pretending and having fun,
We don't have enough data.
too much data. Please ask yourself this question.
And what will become of me? And what will become of me?
We don't have enough data.
Please ask yourself this question.
A photocopy of a diagrammatic analysis of a report.
Please ask yourself this question.
Someone doing that.
Is God here? Is God here in this place doing this kind of thing? Now listen to this.
Leona.
Oh.
And I'm with Channel 5 News.
Well, I don't
I'm calling
know.
regarding the group,
Yeah?
and this article that I'm looking at
Yeah?
here in
Okay,
my
sure.
hand from...
Hey, why you guys got a name sound something like Friday?
That's
right.
Or not.
Well, you're
And I
being
wanted
stood
to
up.
know the
Huh?
ACLU,
He said to tell you not to wait.
But we would need some kind of cooperation from you or members of your group in order to do the story. Bizarre story.
KPIX Eyewitness News Nightcast is next.
This isn't the first time someone has tried to blame a death on Hal Eisner. The Los Angeles couple claimed their son committed suicide while listening to an Hal Eisner story. The judge in that case ruled there was no proof that our report was responsible for the boy's death.
I'm Hal Eisner. Journalism or sensationalism? And he's appealing.
Too much
We don't have enough data. We just don't have enough data. Data. We don't have enough data.
Too much data. Too much data. Too much data. Too much data. Too much data. That's one of my big problems today. Books, files, photographs. Books, files, photographs. Books, files, photographs, newsreels by the million miles.
But I should think you'd be so glad to have all this material.
But how to use it, dear lady? But how to use it? But how to use it?
And yet it goes on and on and on.
Now I know too much and find it hard to make out any patterns. Just clatter and babble and get the feel and move on before I get buried in videotape. This record you're listening to now is another one.
Helter Stupid.
How do you go about getting an exorcism?
Christianity is stupid.
I can help her.
It's Richard Burton.
Oh, no.
He's a modest priest.
Pray. Have you tried praying?
Stupid. And if you think going one-on-one with the Prince of Darkness is sticky, wait until you see the rest of the characters he has to contend with.
Now there's a bizarre connection to a Bay Area band.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, oh, ladies and gentlemen, oh, ladies and gentlemen.
If you kill 8 or 10 people and you throw blood all over them, you say, now you see what I'm saying? They say, oh, we see what you're saying. And they still don't see what you're saying.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, in 3 or 4 years, American life as we know it will be over.
Come on, man, it's a big act. Goddamn thing's a fucking act, man. What I said right then is a fucking act. Everything's an act. It's all an act. The only thing that's not an act, the only thing that makes reality is death. Then they hang it on a cross and kneel down and pray to it. That's the only reality they understand.
The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves.
That is correct.
Good night, and good luck.
A friend of mine visited my office 2 days ago.
Mr. Nobody.
He just bought a database for only $250,000 that allows him to monitor everybody in the United States through their GPS.
Always get their way.
The old medium is always the content of the new medium.
Why didn't they think about this? Well, the answer is...
We believed in a world where people could share and experience things together.
It didn't occur to us that these kinds of behaviors would occur.
Mr. Nobody.
It didn't occur to us that they were criminals.
Understand what a seagull is. We know about the ants there in the grass. Would the ants in the grass understand what the man's vulva is? Do they know you can buy Pepsi in aluminum or glass?
For this commercial, the look, the style, and the music is everything. Lighting should be dramatic, but not shadowy. Location should be beautiful, but not weird. Clothing should be contemporary, but not punk. Casting should be characterizations, but not to the point of poodles. In other words, we can go out of the ordinary, but we can't live there.
Good advertising executive, understand where the homeless live. We know about the bubbles in his glass. Would the bubbles in his glass understand what the man's golf cart is? Do we know you can die frozen underneath an overpass?
Every object, prop, and piece of clothing should complement each other. The photographic approach should be fresh, alive, and inspiring. Contemporary is a good word here. Like the 501 Gene ads, like the Levi Cord Night ads, like the Honda Scooter ads.
Heightened reality vignettes.
When we're back to back.
Heightened reality vignettes.
Heightened reality vignettes.
See you. But when we're face to face, I'm
Heightened reality vignettes that all exist in the examples I've just described.
Will a man living in Los Angeles understand what a seagull is? Do we know about the ants there in the grass?
These Pepsi ads.
Would the ants in the grass understand what the man's vulva is?
These Pepsi ads. These Pepsi ads should not look too urban, too ethnic, too new wave, or too anything. I know this may sound confusing, but I think it's better to know now than to argue on the set about it later.
Good luck, everyone.
Would a man living in Los Angeles?
Good luck, everyone.
Would a man living in Los Angeles?
Good luck, everyone.
Would a man living in Los Angeles?
Good luck,
Los Angeles.
everyone.
Los Ángeles, queremos que conozcan el gran sabor de Diet Pepsi.
The condolences of every person at Pepsi Cola are with you.
I got fired by my boss. Pepsi.
We have to look great for Pepsi Cola.
I nailed Jesus to the cross. Pepsi.
Well, you gotta pay the price.
Powdered mashed potatoes in the cupboard for 3 years. Alcoholic husbands driving frantic wives to tears. Poor old widow's house burned down. Pepsi.
Genius of the soft drink world. Get the goddamn company to pay the bill.
Tractors plowing down the hills. Pepsi.
Kids are still drinking Pepsi at the general store while
Ghastly stench of puppy mills. Pepsi. Sheets with stinking urine.
hard feelings are.
Bloody shards of glass. Mud flaps burned by hot exhaust.
Your product.
Drunkards passing gas.
See how much you sell.
Children dying of disease. Pepsi.
The press I delivered to Pepsi was my power. I can use it any way I want.
Leading helpless teens astray. Pepsi.
It's a sword. It cuts both ways.
I can't find the strength to say. Pepsi.
Forget it!
Medicated ointment being spread on painful rash. Old outdated software getting thrown into the trash. Everything still tastes the same.
Think again.
Pepsi.
Cut. How great was that? Is he worth the money?
Okay, here we go, folks. Start the wind. And the smoke. And playback.
I need a Pepsi. I need a Pepsi. I need a Pepsi.
Cut. That's great. Let's look at these.
Why is this commercial? Why is this commercial? Why is this commercial? Why is this commercial going to sell Pepsi?
Hi, I'm me, and I'm using this to sell you this.
Pepsi. Pepsi.
Hi, I'm me, and I'm using this to sell you this.
Pepsi. Pepsi. Pepsi.
Hi, I'm me, and I'm using this to sell you this.
I feel good about Pepsi. I feel good about Pepsi.
Hi, I'm me, and I'm using this to sell you this.
I need a Pepsi. Pepsi. It's that last 1 foot, I call it, in the supermarket, where that 1 foot between your hand reaching this direction or that direction is an emotional one.
Why is this commercial?
And that's the bonding you want to get.
Why is this commercial?
1 foot, I call it.
Why is this commercial?
That 1 foot, 1 foot,
Why is this commercial?
1 foot. Cut.
You're picking people to represent traditionally perceived roles for black people. Aunt Jemima, Uncle Ben, the servants, the traditional role here, the black athletes, use the role that people are comfortable with seeing blacks in to help sell a product, but don't use blacks in roles that are expanding the parameters, that are putting blacks in new and in different settings.
Hi, I'm Herschel Walker. I'm not just running through a line when I say, hi, I'm Herschel Walker. I need a Pepsi.
Pepsi. Feel good about Pepsi. Pepsi. Feel good about Pepsi.
Testimonials by celebrities.
And that's why Michael, whose face you like, or we know that a large number of people are crazy about him, as soon as you see him, say, oh, I wonder what this is going to be about.
You're a whole new generation. $5 million to star in 2 90-second ads. Pepsi.
Are you sure you want to use a celebrity?
Hopefully, what you're compiling is going to be a positive reflection of what Pepsi's all about and the makers of their advertising. So I think it's fair to say that if that's all the case, yeah, this is part of the marketing spin of Pepsi-Cola.
Pause for a moment.
What is it?
Pause for a moment. And reflect on this very thoughtfully. You can actually cause the consumer to forget something he has previously learned by putting into his head a newer and stronger concept.
My penis? My buttocks?
You can actually remove an advertising story from his memory, and in its place, you can substitute one of your own.
Hey man, how can I become a distributor of this stuff? I said, you guys are going to make a fortune with this product. I want to get involved.
As we seize a larger and larger share of the consumer's brain box.
It's the smile you can hide in the back of your mind. But it's easy to see and no surprise to me.
The choice of a negative generation.
Supposing you're watching the Playboy Channel, and it's just about time for them to have an orgasm, when all of a sudden, wham, the horrible noise comes in and completely destroys your orgasm on the Playboy Channel. There it goes again. That awful interference, wrecking your orgasm on the Playboy Channel. You've called the cable TV company 6 times. Each time the technician comes out, he can't fix the problem. He is fired. Wham! That sound is more important than you are. That sound is more important than your entire life. And it will stop you from having an orgasm on the Playboy Channel.
Yeah, for the sale price of a press release, success can still be bought. I'd sit so tall. They plug me in a wheelchair and they push me down the hall. I'd play a song for dying kids. Your eyes would start to tear. That would be the ticket to bolster my career. And I'd be your happy hero, and I'd sell another song. And after viewing my big heart, you have me going strong. I'd play a gentle lover in a movie for TV. So I deserve your pity when my wife divorces me. If someone told, no, accused of fucking teenage boys and beating others cold, you'd side with me. And enough of you would doubt it, which would likely set me free. You'd say I didn't do it and that anyone could tell, 'cause he's smooth and smart and pretty, and he reads his lines so well. And to be your happy hero, I just sing another verse. The more I sang, the more you would relieve me of my curse. Release me from your consciences as I rain down the floor. Selling Pepsi from the stage, yell and scream for
So what do we do with Megaphone Guy?
He's not the smartest person at the party, or the most experienced, or the most articulate, but he's got that megaphone.
Megaphone Guy.
Some are agreeing with him, some disagreeing. But because he's so loud, their conversations will begin to react to what he's saying. As he changes topics, so do they. If he continually uses the phrase, at the end of the day, they start using it too.
It's our users who control what they see.
Old technologies get confused with new ones.
Making money.
His main characteristic is his dominance. He crowds the other voices out.
Who can publish information to the web?
His rhetoric becomes the central rhetoric because of its unavoidability.
Post original content.
Unavoidability.
Unfortunately,
Milliseconds.
when you use a search engine,
Unavoidability.
you will also find what is called user-generated content.
We consider speech to be the result of thought, but thought also results from speech. As we grope in words towards meaning, we discover what we think.
The number one thing we do is give people a voice.
This yammering guy has, by forcibly putting his restricted language into the heads of the guests, put an intelligence ceiling on the party.
Thank you so much for articulating our business model.
So what do we do with Megaphone Guy? I mean, he's here.
and it pops you into the content itself.
But one thing I think you try to do is not be him, which we all are.
Band-Aid. Relax. Stevie Wonder. Dean Martin. Kiss. Scorpions. Def Leppard. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Spinal Tap. Michael Cimbello. Flashdance. Kenny Loggins. Bill Collins. Fire Incorporated. Olivia Newton-John. And all other individual groups or individual artists who vibrate in consonance with them and with the vibration of the fallen angels and the demons of death and hell from out the bottomless pit.
Come on, just taste a little bit. I know you're gonna like it. Can you hear me? Too good for you.
I'd like a loaf of bread.
Come on, just taste a little bit. I know you're gonna like it. Too good for you.
Wait a minute, you told me you heard my voice through the toaster?
Eat it. Drink it, drink it, eat it.
Come on, just taste a little bit.
Drink it, drink it, eat it. Come on, just taste a little bit.
You gotta be kidding.
Drink it, drink it, eat it. Drink it, drink it, eat it. Drink it, drink it, eat it.
Nothing exists until you sell it.
Drink it.
Nothing exists until you sell it.
Drink it.
Nothing exists until you sell it.
Eat it.
Nothing exists until you sell it.
Drink it.
Nothing exists until you sell it.
Drink it.
Nothing exists until you sell it.
Eat it.
Nothing exists until you sell it.
Drink it.
Nothing exists until you sell it.
Drink it.
Nothing exists until you sell it.
Eat it.
Nothing happens until someone buys something.
Nothing exists until you sell it.
Remember, nothing happens until someone buys something.
That's the beginning of what's called the depersonalization of the artist. That's the beginning of what's called the depersonalization of the artist. But that's also the beginning of the money-making process, because all of this is a business. It's making music, but it's also making money.
Making money, making money, making money, making money, making money, making money. $10 bill, making money. $50 bill, making money. $100 bill, making money. $10 bill, $50 bill, making money. $100 bill, $10 bill, $50 bill, $100 bill,
Making money, making money, making money, making money, making money, making money.
$10 bills, $50 bills, $100 bills.
save a lot of money. Now's the time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money. Now's the time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money. What a, now's the time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money. What a, now's the time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money. What a, now's the time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money.
You told me you heard my voice through the toaster?
What a switch. Now's the time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money.
Oh my God.
What a switch. Now's the time.
Oh my God.
You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money.
Oh my God.
What a switch. Now's the time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money. What a switch. Now's the time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money. What a, now's the time. Now's the time. What a, got time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money. What a time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money. What a switch. Now's the time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of time. What a switch. Now's the time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money. What a switch. Now's the time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money. What a switch. Now's the time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money. What a switch. Now's the time. What a switch. What a switch. What a switch.
You gotta be kidding.
Rock and roll music leads to a destruction of the normal inhibitory mechanism of the cerebral cortex and permits easy acceptance of immorality and disregard of all moral norms.
I'd like a loaf of bread, please, Mrs. Crumb.
Shop as usual and avoid panic buying.
He said we had to listen to that, and then when we went to sleep at night, in our dreams we would hear, communism is good, communism is good, communism is good, Christianity is stupid, Christianity is stupid. Is that what you want, ladies and gentlemen?
Wow! Well, that was fine. But now it's time for the party to end. I'm glad you could all come to my party, and I hope you all had as good a time as I did. And remember...
What are they blowing up? What are they blowing up? What are they blowing up? What are they blowing up?
This is the ABCs of Anarchism.
C is for cookie. That's good enough for me.
Guess what?
What?
Guess what?
Anarchism.
C is for cookie. That's good enough for me.
Anarchism.
C is for cookie. That's good enough for me.
Guess what?
Copyright infringement in the kitchen. Copyright infringement by the new refrigerator. Copyright infringement. Right over by my club soda bottle. Copyright infringement inside the club soda bottle. Back out again. I'm back. What else?
Guess what?
Okay, I'm recording now. I'm going to set the phone down and just start doing it. Doing it. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, in order that I can play this back, I have to pick up the phone because the cassette deck is the amplifier that I'm sending the phone on, so bear with me.
So when you're recording, you can't hear me?
I'm recording now. It's when I transition from recording to play that I have to pick up the phone. All right. right, I'm just going to make recorded now. Conclusion? I don't think so very much. Damn, I hear the rototiller. You hear that? Right, I'm hearing a rototiller live. Live rototiller. Do you hear it on the phone? No. I have a humming sound. Don't get up, don't open the window, don't get up, don't open the window, don't get up, don't open the window, don't open the window, don't get up, don't get up, don't get up, don't get up, don't open the window, don't do anything. I don't want you.
Would they prefer anarchy?
I don't want you to open the window. It's,
oh my God,
it's not a
they're glaring at me.
It's not the rototiller.
They want me dead.
It's a blower. It's a blower. It's an electric blower.
All right, now it comes out.
Can I do it now? Can I do it now? All right.
Would they prefer anarchy?
Cookie starts with C.
I'm over by the microwave oven now.
The ones who brought you Image 73 bring you something different.
Moribund music of the 70s. Callie Award winner Dick Vaughn takes you all the way back to a long-forgotten period to explore the lost realms of a slow and indiscriminate culture, sauntering through the last phases of the American Dream era. Brought to you in authentic 1970s stereophonic format, you will relive or experience for the first time the past as it actually happens through music, commercials, news reports, contests, phone calls, and most importantly, Dick Vaughn's moribund music of the 70s.
Nebulous. Oblique.
All individual logo elements have been isolated from the larger cuts of the winning score to provide additional short IDs and promo pieces. There are acapellas, and dozens of instrumental thematic elements, an entire catalog of scored production music in every possible tempo, intensity, and texture.
Listen.
Execute a perfect cut. Execute a perfect cut.
They've all got something in common.
Or they wouldn't have gone to this trouble.
They're all using short jingles.
There's nothing wrong with short jingles, for God's sake. They make for a better format flow.
We agree. There are a lot of good reasons for short IDs. But there's no reason they should make you sound the same as everybody else.
Same as everybody else.
What they are is marvelous pirates and great presenters of other people's ideas.
They look pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, they look good, but they look good, but they look good, but they look good, but
what is the problem?
They look good, but
what is the problem?
They look good, but
what is the problem?
They look good, but they look pretty good. Yeah, they look good. Yeah, they look good, but
There's your answer.
yeah, they look good, but they look pretty good. Yeah, they look good.
Why, yes, in spite of the more ridiculous excesses.
Now that sounds different.
That's different. That's different.
Yeah, they look good, but who's we're talking about selling records. We're not talking about bringing in people for nostalgia purposes here.
Execute a perfect cut.
And I ain't heard nothing up and down the dial in the middle of the dial or nowhere. And I ain't heard nothing up and down the dial in the middle of the dial or nowhere. And I ain't heard nothing up and down the dial in the middle of the dial or nowhere.
Mayonnaise.
But a bunch of Rudy Poops. Bunch of Rudy Poops. Rudy Poops. Know what I mean? So please, whatsoever you do, I'm a human radio station. Got it? I'm a human radio station. Got it? I'm a human radio station. Got it? Okay. Okay.
That Pink Floyd?
Okay. No. Are you kidding? Calling me no disc jockey and all that other stuff.
No.
I'm the greatest radio personality in the world. Get out of here. Hey, man!
Come on, I can play me some Pink Floyd.
No.
No.
No, I like Pink Floyd too, you know.
Aren't you rude? Know what I mean? Got it, got it, got it, got it.
They don't understand the fragmentation. Let's take a phone call.
KCPX, Salt Lake City, KPUR, the Big Gamer, KIRL, doing it with KQEO, WTAC, KEWI, 1440.
Serving Los Angeles.
Day in and day out. So they sat and listened to the radio, day in and day out. So they sat and listened to the radio, day in and day out. So they sat and listened to the radio, day in and day out, to see what it was that was popular.
Oh my gosh! What a coincidence! This happens to be in style.
Perfect cut.
They don't understand the fragmentation.
They could be still making a lot of records and a lot of money to the record companies in 1992. That's what we've been talking about. Who is going to have the staying power? Who will be around 7 years from now?
Number one. To
be a superstar in 1992 is Bruce Springsteen. He'll be around, will not burn out. Prince following close behind, although some people wonder whether he will maybe get a win and decide not to be in the record business. Michael Jackson was still the third top vote getter to be around with us in 1992. Lionel Richie is fourth. U2, fifth. Followed by Talking Heads, Sting,
David Bowie, Julian Lennon, and Madonna.
Well, it's become a very big business, and there are small companies too. It's fragmented, but I think that, yes, it's a very big business. Listen.
I got permanently pressed hang-ups over a year.
What you doing, old-timer?
Singing, can't you tell?
But you're only interested in gold.
That's why I'm singing, going after a gold record.
Try Nuco Margarine.
How's it go?
Nuco's good as gold. For very little silver.
It'll never sell.
Sure will. Nuco tastes like butter and costs much less than the other fancy margarines.
Nice tune, but you can't dance to that.
Icon. Incongruent. They don't understand the fragmentation.
The record industry alone is $12 billion a year worldwide. In America, it's $5 billion of that.
Another perfect cut.
mean, it's big, big business. I mean, it's big, big business.
And yet another perfect cut.
$5 billion a year in the United States. That doesn't include the personal appearance tours, doesn't include the merchandising, doesn't include the music publishing and the songwriting, and all of the ancillary tie-ins like a deal with Coca-Cola for $5 or $10 or $12 million to tie in with a particular soft drink manufacturer.
I'd like a piece of meat.
It depends upon at what point in their career. Certainly in the beginning of their career, it could be 8% of the retail selling price, 10%, 12%. It depends if their producer is included. A big superstar, you should figure, is getting about 20% of the retail selling price of a record.
I'd like a piece of
I would think so, and maybe some kickers and some other bonuses, but they also get guarantees in advance, so they might get a $5 million advance against their royalties, which means it's recouped against each unit they sell, but they don't ever have to return that. That's the beginning of what's called the depersonalization of the artist. But that's also the beginning of the money-making process, because all of this is a business. It's making music, but it's also making money.
$10 bills.
Oh my God.
$50 bills. $100 bills.
What's on everybody's lips today?
You can cut your meat bill in half or eliminate it entirely.
Is it budget, budget, and budget, and budget? Is it budget, budget, and budget, and budget? Well, budget, and budget, and budget, 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 and 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 budget, 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 and budget, and budget, 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 and budget, and budget, 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 and budget, 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 and budget, and budget, 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 and budget, 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 and budget, 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 and budget.
Yes.
Budget, budget, and budget, and budget, budget, and budget, and budget, 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 and budget, and budget, 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 and budget, and budget, budget, and budget, and budget, 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 and budget, and budget. Well, I suppose little wonder with a high cost of eating.
And then he stopped.
Cut.
Yet another perfect cut.
Oh my gosh, what a coincidence. This happens to be in style. Well, the most important things in my life are succeeding and making my goals. And my goals are, I'd like to get a swimming scholarship to a college. And I'd like to become a lawyer when I grow up, you know. And I'd like to go to college, probably at UCLA, because I hear they have nice weather and good-looking guys, and oh, what a party place. And, you know, it's not too bad of a school either. And, let's see, I'd like to have, next year at high school, you know, I'd like to make a lot of friends, have a nice time with them, and I'd like to get a few boyfriends and have a nice time with them. And, let's see what else. I'd like to go to a lot of parties, have a good time. When I grow up, I want to get a white rabbit convertible and live in a nice place and have a dog named Gidget who would never leave me. And I'd like to work in a nice building downtown with a bunch of good-looking guys working there. I can have a nice time and, you know, take my friends out to lunch and buy my parents nice things and just be a happy person. And the most important thing in my life is to go to heaven when I die.
I think that's it.
That was exciting because it was so foreign to the adults.
How do you allow them to be on the air this long?
Oh, it was, I mean, they were so turned off to that music, including myself.
We've been listening to you, and you've been telling us that you had identity problems.
Give him credit for having that much sense.
When I first played it, I said, is this for real?
Damn music.
Is this for real?
That's what he expects from Brad.
You told us that your competitors' jingles sound like yours. You've been telling us that you need to increase flow out of stop sets. That jingles shouldn't hang up the flow at the most crucial time. The time when you need to get from a commercial break back into music. You've been telling us that you need a new way of handling promo lines.
One of the guys who was on before me says, Casey says, you know, nobody's going to listen to you. He says, what's happening is this new music. That maybe I should listen more closely. And I did. And I learned to dance to it. And then it was over. I was sucked in.
Mark, what do you listen to?
And you've been telling us that the jingles need to be shorter.
One radio station, one vital channel of communication is the single voice that can speak for it all. Now, listen.
Mark, you just claimed a $100 bill.
Oh my God.
$100, Mark.
I don't believe it.
Electric Key Exchange. $100.
Oh my God. I'm having a heart attack. Oh, listen to this.
Exchange. $100 bill.
Fantastic.
You like that?
That is superb.
The modulators.
Cut 5.
WCFL.
Now, let's add timpani to accent call letters.
WCFL.
Now, let's add the orchestra.
Cut 13. WCFL.
Increase identity with vehicles that will increase flow. That's the idea. IDs that hit hard and hit running. Shotgun intros and accents on each letter of your call. IDs to increase flow out of stop sets. We call the series the Propellants.
New sugar-free Dr. Pepper. It tastes as good as regular Dr. Pepper.
With the propellant insert cuts, your personalities are tied to your call letters. Notice how the orchestra accents the call letters to drive home your logo.
You thought I didn't see you now, didn't you?
How often should jingles be played?
Cut 11.
Let's face facts. A top 40 station's average listening span is lucky to be only 11 minutes.
Pathetic.
You must identify yourself within your audience listening span. You also need enough musical identification to avoid predictability.
Now, something different. Cut 8.
Flow activation. That means keeping the energy flow constant between elements, whether or not those elements complement one another.
The series also includes up to 9 DJ shouts.
The Catfish. Jane West.
Plus over 30 special electronic components for use in contests, production, and as personal identifiers for each DJ.
Dick Vaughn's moribund music of the 70s. Please come along with Dick as he officially offers you this last chance excursion into yesteryear. For soon the path will be overgrown and lost forever. From January 1st, 1970 to December 31st, 1979. We've got your moribund music.
I still say Dick Vaughn is a prostitute.
Powerful identification and increased flow. All tempos are covered, fast, moderate, and slow.
And your promo lines are handled with the propellant insert cuts.
Mr. Joe Simon for Coke.
Insert cuts.
W solid gold. CFL.
Today and tomorrow only.
W all hit music. CFL.
The insert cuts also enable you to handle the cold start transition smoothly.
Today and tomorrow only.
Cal Martin with the honeycomb. This is what ads.
Today and tomorrow only. Top-selling stereo LPs sale priced at just $266. 8-track tapes now only $444. Featuring a fantastic assortment of bestsellers from Billboard Magazine's Top 100, including LPs and tapes by The Jackson 5, The Carpenters, Elton John, Neil Young, Cat Stevens, Black Sabbath, James Taylor, and Ike and Tina Turner.
More specially selected favorites are coming up in just minutes. So keep listening.
I'm Jenny Miller with news headlines for December 1978. In the news this month, U.S. space probes strike Venus on target. The average price of regular gasoline soars to 76.7 cents per gallon. A killer twister rocks northwestern Louisiana to the tune of $100 million as Leif Garrett dances his way into the top 10 for the very last time.
The Power. Ideas in imagery.
Brass, strings, percussion. The Power is ideas in station imagery.
That's 15 total cuts plus shouts.
And it won't take even a second longer on the air, because the logo statement and reinforcement is woven throughout the instrumental background, giving you an exciting way to accentuate your message.
You can hear the power. Let your listeners feel it. It's called The Power because it's solid reinforcement of your program.
And another cut.
It's so annoying. I used to just shut the radio right off.
Just when you thought it was safe to turn on your radio, jam the box.
Perhaps even in America, he attempts to jam. Is that what we were waiting for? Oh, yeah. Jam the hell out of them, Joe. Never say that on here. You start everything out of the world.
Can't nobody jam. And the special effects are just amazing. Jam the box.
A better transition in half the time. The jingle never gets in the way of the flow.
I'll hit music.
There's no way, Roy, you're gonna keep the jammers out of here.
Moribund Music, 1978.
I still say Dick Vaughn is a prostitute. That's enough noise. He said Dick Vaughn was a prostitute. Jesus Christ. His mama? I said Dick Vaughn. Stop all that noise. Number one. If you would like to understand the words to this music, what you have to do is put on a pair of headphones, turn the volume at a very low level, and you can hear the words very clearly. You can't hear them through the speakers. It's you have to use the headphones.
On the other side of this record,
on the other side of this record, on the other side of this record,
Another perfect cut.
This is a weatherman. That's steam out, and it sounds like crap, doesn't it?
And now, 200 cuts later, another cut.
Been going at it for about half an hour now.
Perfect cut.
Thought the FCC was gonna clean this up.
Now's the time. Now's the time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money. Now's the time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money. Now's the time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money. What a, now's the time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money. What a, now's the time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money. What a, now's the time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money. What a switch. Now's the time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money. What a switch. Now's the time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money. What a switch. Now's the time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money. What a switch. Now's the time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money. What a, now's the time. Now's the time. What, you've got time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money. What a time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of money. What a switch. Now's the time. You've got 48 hours to save a lot of time. What a switch. Now's the time. Now's the time. What a switch. What a switch. What a switch.
Remember, nothing happens until someone buys something. Nothing happens until someone buys something.
Now you might be telling yourself, the project sounds great.
What can I say? It's just beautiful.
The project in its package form is available for your use immediately with your own chosen title for the album, as well as the entire inside cover surface for your use.
Take 2 high-quality stereo LPs, put them in a full-color jacket, add a beautiful, sexy gal on front, and candid photos of the KQ jocks inside.
You don't need words like hard-hitting.
And you've got a bombshell.
Perfect, God.
In the retail stores, the album will sell for $4.88, and you will receive an additional 25 cents per album above the royalty rate set for mail order. The stores will receive the album on a 90-day consignment basis with 100% return guarantee. They will be billed $3.73 per album at the end of the consignment period for records sold. And this is the highest quality pressing in the industry.
For complete cut-by-cut demo tapes and lyric sheets and information about other services, please return the enclosed reply card.
Moribund music of the 70s.
I'm going to go reproduce. Stand by. That Pink Floyd. The Stickleback, polymorphous reverse.
That was really good.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Yes.
What about the record?
Ah, they'll get it.
Copyright 1975.